Well, car maintenance can feel like it is never ending, but it is especially important during our Wisconsin winters.
Yep, from belts to hoses to fluids, there's a lot to keep up with. Mary Jo is on Madison's east side right now with more on that.
Good morning, Rob and Charlotte. We're here at Madison College on the city's east side, just like you said, where they will soon host their 11th annual free car care clinic. So with us this morning is Craig Lathrop, the automotive instructor, here to tell us all about it. Good morning, Craig.
Good morning.
So where do we even start? What goes on at this care clinic?
Well, like you said, this is our 11th annual car care clinic. We've been hosting this in the fall every year, and we do it with a non-perishable food donation. It's a way of giving back, and we have our students doing it. We wait till the beginning of November so the students have a little bit more learning opportunity for those who just started. Typically what we're doing is just going to do some general checkovers for general public that want to bring their cars in.
And this is kind of maybe help get your car ready for the colds.
Yeah, because a lot of times you're driving your car and you don't even realize there's things wrong. Things gradually come on, and sometimes just routine maintenance and education on automobiles. We'll go through, we're going to check your fluid levels, be it your oil level, your power steering level, washer fluid levels. We'll look at your brake fluid levels. We test drive your car. We'll look at your chassis components. We'll do a battery capacitance test to see if it, you ever have that first cold day where your battery just kind of makes that crank noise and doesn't.
Trouble getting up.
Has a little trouble. We'll check those things over, because the cold weather adds strain on these electrical components. And cars nowadays, they're not like they used to be. I mean, you'll probably hear people say that. My car used to, well. Our cars are running fiber optics nowadays, 90 computers up to, in some cases, not typical, but there's quite a few. They're running networks. There's lots of different systems on here all tying together, communicating.
Things to be updated on. But Craig, real quick before we let you go, why is this something that's important to maybe either come out this Saturday to the car care clinic or to do on your own time?
Well, it's really good to maintain your vehicle for life of your car. Most cars, the average life of a car is 10 years old on the road. You always see the newer ones, you see the older ones, but the best way to get that life out of your car is just that regular routine maintenance and then fixing what needs fixing, and safety. Get a good rapport with your shop and, see your regular mechanic.
So real good things to make sure we get done. Thank you so much, Craig, for being with us this morning. Again, that free car care clinic is this Saturday, November 2nd, here at Madison College. It runs from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and it is free. However, they are requesting a non-perishable food item as a donation to give back to the community. So you can get a lot done while still, doing something good for others.
Oh, yeah. All right. Sounds great. Thank you. Well, as the cold weather settles in, you may want to make sure your car is ready for it.
Mary Jo is doing tune-ups over on the east side. She has more on car maintenance and what you may need to know and get a good deal at the very same time.
All right. I'm learning how to do tune-ups or just know what's going on with my car, because honestly I have no clue. But with us this morning is Craig Lathrop, an automotive instructor here at Madison College who knows a ton more than I do. And you guys are getting ready for your free car care clinic this Saturday. What can people expect then?
The clinic runs this Saturday from 9 to 1. We're doing inspections with non-perishable food donation. And, we're going to do general checkovers. We'll check lights, we'll test drive your car, look over the chassis system, check fluid levels. And one of the things we're going to be doing is checking your cooling system freeze protection. And we have different testers for this. But depending on how the different float bubbles in this gauge work, it will tell us in that the floating correlates to a freeze protection.
So this is showing that this car specifically be good in whatever.
So this car is showing till minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's good.
And on, that's the thing though, if you've been the original owner of a car, it should be fine. I've never had antifreeze. Well, antifreeze does have service life intervals. It could be 3, 5, 7 years depending on the type of fluid you have. So that is a maintenance item even.
And what are some of the other maybe maintenance items that you guys will be doing with yourself and the students?
We'll be checking tire pressures, because, tires actually, as it gets colder, the pressure drops in them. Typically for every 10 degrees of temperature change, your tire pressure drops 1 psi. So if we're at 90 degrees in the summer and now we're at 20 degrees in the winter, your tires are 7 pounds low on pressure. you know, just everyday driving. And that affects fuel mileage, emissions, you know, and safety. So we're going to be just as basic as checking tire pressure, your fluid levels, your belt conditions, you know, because you also don't want to get stranded. Maybe we find an oil leak or a worn tie rod, which can affect handling and controllability of your car.
So we'll be doing like the oil, the antifreeze, all the other things, and we were doing the battery earlier, right? Because that's also something that's...
Oil, antifreeze, we'll be checking battery capacitance, you know, because everyone's had that. Even I have that first cold day and you find out your battery was a little weak. You know, over the summer it was fine, but you had the cold weather. Electrically it's struggling and your car cranks over a little slower or doesn't start even that day.
And Craig, just before I let you go, since we're running out of time, is there anything that you would advise people who might be coming out Saturday, being, if they hear about it, you might get a big rush, anything people should know in advance?
Well, it is a first come, first serve. You know, and we have a little courtesy room with coffee and that people can wait. And, you know, typically it takes 15 minutes to a half hour for a car check. We have a bunch of students coming in to help with this, and you know, whether to come early or late, you know, it's all over the board, you know. And
but bring your patients with you.
Bring your patients, and then it is a learning opportunity for our students as we're giving back to the community.
Craig, thank you so much for being with us this morning. That
Thank
free
you.
car care clinic is here at Madison College this Saturday, November 2nd, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Just make sure you bring that non-perishable food item when you come. Robin, Charlotte?
Okay, thank you, Mary Jo.
Car maintenance can feel like it is never ending, but it's especially important during Wisconsin winters.
From belts to hoses to fluids, there is a lot to stay up on. Mary Jo Ola is on Madison's east side with more. Good morning again.
Good morning, Charlotte and Rob. We're here at Madison College where they're getting ready for their 11th annual free car care clinic coming up this Saturday. With us this morning is Paul Flogel, the program director and instructor here. So good morning, Paul.
Good morning.
Now, what is this free car care clinic you guys are hosting?
Well, it's a great opportunity for a community for people to come in and get their car checked for free with the donation of a perishable food item that we can give to the local food bank.
So instructors like yourself and students will be doing some of the car checks as the weather starts changing?
That's correct. Yep, trying to get ready for winter, just doing a general check of the vehicle for our customers or people that come in for the community. Through our auto club, we offer this every year in November. This Saturday will be from 9 to 1. People can bring their vehicle in and have the students take a look at it, check the fluids over. We'll check different things over the car,
So
do
what
a
are
general
some of those
check.
checks that you'll be
Some of the checks,
doing?
like one of the things we'll do is check your antifreeze.
It's doing something.
So this gives us an idea of how well protected you are for freezing for the antifreeze. And so that's a good winter check to check over to make sure that you're okay. Otherwise, if we have too much or not enough antifreeze in there where it's water, that can freeze over the winter time and cause severe problems. So now
And we don't want any of that, especially with the
Definitely
Wisconsin
not.
winter coming up.
Definitely don't want big problems in Wisconsin is a big deal. So that's one of the things we do. We'll check over your battery for capacitance to make sure that we have a good battery in your vehicle, so it'll start on those cold days. Because the big deal is, like during the summer and the early fall, the temperatures aren't real, they're pretty consistent, so it doesn't hurt the battery too bad.
But something like this that we're seeing right now, that's something that you want to know now.
Something we want to know now, so that when it gets cold out, if your battery fails, now there you are trying to get to work, right? And you're stuck in your driveway because your battery failed in the cold, right? Going out trying to scrape your windshield, and then the car doesn't start, right?
And Paul, just to clarify, I understand you guys aren't actually doing repairs. You guys are checking
We're
what's
just doing
going on.
a general check on your vehicle, just checking some of those fluids, looking for potential problems, so that make sure that your vehicle is ready to go for the winter time, so we don't have a serious problem later, something that's going to leave you stranded, something that could cause a safety issue when you're out driving your car back and forth to work.
But it'd be good to find out now. That way, whatever you need to get done, you can go get that done after.
Exactly.
Right.
So,
Paul, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
You're
you can
welcome.
check out the free car care clinic this Saturday, November 2nd from 9 a.m. to 1 here at Madison College. Again, be sure to bring your non-perishable food item as you bring your car to get checked. Robin Sharp, a lot of good things going on here.
A lot of great things. Good to get going on it now. All right. Thank you.